lesson number 9, we are going to learn and talk about a technique that's called Contra Body. So Contra Body is something that we do every day and something that our brain really likes. So I'm going to just show you, and it's using the opposites in our movement. So when we walk, we naturally swing our arms and legs in a contra position. What that means, if I stepped forward with one foot, the opposite arm would naturally swing forward. And if I did it like I was doing slow motion, you can see how that's happening. Yeah? And rewinding my slow motion. Now, when I walk, it's not as exaggerated as that, but it does happen. Probably don't even notice it because it's something that we do just naturally. Sometimes and before I actually go into the next part, I want to show you what it looks like if I don't do Contra Body, and you can see that it doesn't look very natural. So I don't really walk down the street that way, right, with the same hand and the same foot, same side of the body. So I would always do that running to, you do that opposition. And the funny thing is that our brain really loves this because we're crossing an opposition in the midline. And there's some hoop moves that do that cross. Imagine doing a weave. We're crossing the body in that opposition. And it's a really good feeling for our brain. So we're going to talk about that. So if I stepped forward with, and let me back up again, with my left foot, which will be your right if we're doing a mirror image first. So go ahead and put your right foot forward and then take your left hand and swing it across. So we're going to go across and opposition. Now let's just go ahead and take the opposite foot, so your left foot forward towards me, and now take your right arm and swing it across. So that feeling of moving in opposition, and go ahead and just walk with me if you didn't already do that. And we do that kind of naturally. Funny enough though, when you try to make that happen, sometimes you do end up like this. So one reason that we use Contra Body is that it gives us more dimension. So if I just took a forward step towards you in this way, without using the opposition or contra, I'm looking a little bit on the stiffer side, not as fluid. But as I use the body and the opposition swing, you can see, even forward or backwards, that it frees up and I have like a swinging motion with my body. Another thing that it does is that it prepares us for some rotation. So I can do contra and turn my body into the direction that I'm going to turn. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up a hoop because I wanted to show you that if we do weave, like I said, across the body, it gives us that contra action. Now I can do the weave and just keep the hand right here and not really move the body, or I can add a little bit more action to the body. So the hand is really pretty still, but I'm just giving a little bit of rotation to the body, and again, gives me a little bit more dimension than just standing still. So if I do my weave and I want my weave to be a little bit more dancey, then I can use that Contra Body. So as the hoop comes across my body, I'm using that opposition. So I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit more body action too, so that you can see how we can add more, like I said, I'm using this again, but more dimension to our dancing. Here's no body action. Here's a little bit of contra. And to really get that feeling, if I add in the bending and the straightening, that Cuban motion, as I go across my body, like that. Of course, I can always add in some arm styling or just keep my arm to the side, on my hip. Let's just go ahead and keep it right there for right now. And bringing the hoop across, when I bring it across to my side, that is the same side where the hoop is going that the knee is bending. So the hoop and knee are bent on this side, and then I take it to the other side, hoop and knee are bent. Hoop and knee, hoop and knee. And I'll go ahead and do that with my back to you so you can follow along. So we'll start with the weave, then we'll add in a little contra through the upper body and then through the lower body with our Cuban motion. So here we go for just the weave. No dancing happening right now. And then we're going to add in some shoulder turn. And then I'm going to add in, I'm going to slow it down. So as the hoop comes across to my right side, it's the right knee that's bending, left knee that's bending when the hoop is on my left side. So whatever side the hoop is on, right knee is bending on the right side, left knee is bending on the left side. And it doesn't matter, I just changed hands back and forth. It doesn't matter which hand you're using. When the hoop is on the left side, the left knee is bending. Hoop is on the right side, right knee is bending. So it doesn't matter if you're right or left-handed. So if I'm holding it in this hand, I'm still in opposition to here. So taking a weave from maybe here to here. And if you're brave, you can add in some arm styling too.